This video is going to be about replacing the spark plugs on a 150 Honda Outboard. I'm going to recommend taking off that port side panel in order to get access at the spark plugs and the oil filter. Once you get the cover off, you've got this back plate to remove and a bunch of screws. Bolts, here are some of the locations of them. It's kind of a little bit of a Easter egg hunt to find them all, but this will show you where they're located. All the same size, so that helps. A little more work getting that port side panel off, but it makes it easier getting at the spark plug. Since you have that side off, you might want to do the oil filter as well. This little rubber back panel is probably the most confusing part to remove. 6 little grommets that come out, save them all because you got to use them to put back together the unit when you're done. That panel's removed, you got 2 screws, and then the right and left side can be separated. There's another little bolt on the top coming in that you have to remove, and then there's a little tab. You got to lift up to get that over the tab so you can remove that side. You don't have to take all the wiring off of this thing, just get it off to the side where you can work the spark plugs. Take that cover off the ignition coils, and those are exposed, 4 of them. Got to remove those. Little hex head gets those off, then you pull them off and that'll expose the spark plugs. There's enough room you don't have to take the wiring off the ignition coil. You can kind of leave that attached. Spark plug socket and a long extension, and you can pop those puppies out and replace them. Remember, it's aluminum head, so best to use a torque wrench. These are Honda's recommendations for gaps on the spark plug and the torque. Now that you have the side panel off, the oil filter and water trap are exposed, so it's a good time to change that filter out. 4 little screws hold that little cup on there, and should get a new O-ring for it as well when you're replacing the filter. Also check that water trap, make sure that nothing's been deposited in there. Put it all back together and give it a try. Before you get on the lake, make sure you prime it up good to get that gas through the filter. When you do, get out there and enjoy the water. It's going to be a beautiful summer for us. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot to me to know that people are paying attention to this and want me to continue. Thanks.